Hello everyone, welcome back to War Mongrels. Last time we finished chapter 7, the horror, documenting the atrocities that had happened at a concentration camp where people were being burned and murdered, and it was all very horrible. So we are now here on chapter 8, the difference. As ever, if you want to skip over the opening cutscenes and such, then you can do that with the timestamps down in the description below.
I can hardly remember the torments I went through during the Gestapo interrogation. I told them the plans of our mission, why we were headed to Komhof, what we found near Vilnius. Everything. However, I do not believe that things would get so very complicated. I couldn't have known that the prisoners were going to start a rebellion. From the outset, my actions only made the situation worse. Although, not everything was lost. We obtained crucial evidence and saved a key witness of these atrocious events. A man named Joachim. We escaped, and that night in the safe house, Joachim told us about himself. Before the war, he owned a factory in Munich. But after Kristallnacht, a Nazi-led pogrom against the Jews, Joachim fled to Poland. When the Germans attacked Poland, he was captured and began his miserable journey from labor to concentration camps. This is where he got in touch with the Home Army and became their inside man. After weeks of stillness and waiting for any news from the Home Army headquarters, finally something moved. Greta showed up with orders that said we were going to London. We were to give the Allies evidence of the war crimes committed by the Germans. The shortest route, straight through German airspace, was not possible. Instead, as part of Operation Wildhorn 4, me, Joachim, and Greta flew to Brindisi in Italy, and from there towards the southern border of France. At the time, preparations for Operation Dragoon were already underway. We were assured we'd be completely safe. Unfortunately, no one considered we would accidentally be mistaken as an enemy. With no radio and a catastrophic fuel leak, we had no choice but to make an emergency landing in occupied France.
Oh dear.
Oh, damn. Consider yourselves lucky, chaps. I have no bloody idea how I managed to land at all.
We're lucky it was just a fuel tank that was hit. Did I just say that?
Shh! Someone's coming. C'est un avion anglais. André, fais attention!
Oui.
State your business here. We've had an emergency landing on our way to London.
Now this Dakota's not flying anywhere anymore.
What is your business in London?
Michel, patrouille à monde.
It's a German patrol. Quick, follow me. So, what is your job? We have a very important message. It has to be delivered to the British government. What kind of message? Couldn't you telegraph it?
We can't telegraph me.
I see. It's confidential.
Who are you people anyway?
We're Force Française de l'Intérieur, the FFI.
The Resistance. We're on the same page then. We're with the Polish AK, the home army. Call me Greta. These two gentlemen are Joachim and Manfred.
Germans? It seems you people really do have something important to tell London.
Trust me, it is.
Joachim, ich verstehe fast gar nichts.
Now look, I believe you falling from the sky exactly today is a sign.
What do you mean?
Tomorrow we are supposed to liberate Brive-la-Gaillarde, our hometown.
Supposed to?
Oui. Some of our key members were captured 2 days ago. We don't have enough manpower for the plan. I don't have a choice but to ask for your help. In return, we're going to help you get to London.
Sorry, Fraulein, but we have our own assignment.
Our plan involves killing dozens of high-ranking Nazi dignitaries.
Okay, go on.
Tonight, they're having an important gathering at a party near our town. The plan is to assault the event and massacre as many as we can. It will devastate their leadership in the region. And this is our chance to liberate ourselves. Interested? Joachim?
Fuck, I'm in.
Manfred?
Ich weiß nicht, worüber ihr.
We're in.
Formidable. But we need to do some preparation. It is important to get inside the party first, in disguise. And you, Greta, fit the role perfectly. You will come to the party as Nicole Schneider, a French wife of one of the absent officers.
Game, hello.
The party first, in disguise. And you, Greta, fit the role perfectly. You will come to the party as Nicole Schneider, a French wife of one of the absent officers. She should be keeping the invitation at their mansion, here in the town. Break inside and steal it. Don't forget to take one of her fancy dresses. This is going to be your party outfit. Of course, La Pute has to die also. You should find her enjoying her time somewhere nearby. The last thing is that we need to cut off their local garrison from any reinforcements. Blowing up the radio station up on the hill should do the trick.
Do you have explosives?
Oui. That part was prepared successfully. Here, take them. Any questions?
No, I think we will handle this.
I like you already. Try to be as silent as you can. We don't want to draw their attention too soon.
Manfred, take this bomb. I don't know what to do with it.
Me neither.
So, from what I understand, we're blowing up the radio station and killing some lady.
Basically, yes.
And?
And then we will shoot Nazis.
Huh, well, that'll be something new.
Never enough, if you ask me.
Well, if there's only one person I wouldn't refuse to help kill Nazis, it's you, Joachim.
Appreciate it.
Right, so we have our objectives, and we have...
For me to dress as a soldier again. 3 years on the Eastern Front, and I never got a new uniform. Now I'm changing them constantly.
we have freedom to walk around these civilian
Take
areas.
care of you.
Oh, I bet. Heard all the stories of you helping our airmen.
Would you believe our nations were sworn enemies once?
We've got soldiers
Luckily, that's history.
all over the place.
It's strange they've put a woman in charge.
You have a problem with that?
It's just unusual.
So?
Oh, nothing. Tough times make for unusual situations.
Greta's gas spray. Greta can use the gas to stop a group of enemies. The enemy only needs to enter the cloud of paralyzing gas. The foe will stop and lose vigilance for a moment.
Maybe I'm simply not used to it.
Better get used to it.
Okay.
One day this damn war will end. And afterwards, I don't think women will be pushed around anymore.
So,
Is that so?
here is our mansion.
Decimated. You won't be able to rebuild shit without us.
I never
How are we getting in, though?
Everything is fucked up.
Not this back door.
It's different.
We've got a Manfred climbable trellis. For dogs and officers. Can anyone see us here? It does not seem so. There's a whole group of officers over there. I hate that. Can we hide amongst all of these
It's like the locals have
vineyards?
never actually seen the war.
No. So Greta cannot crawl. But these guys are not watching, which is something. But these two are looking dead ahead.
This place is like a vacation paradise. Nazis seem to have a good time here.
Right, Greta, if you wouldn't mind just kind of hanging out there for a minute. Joachim can press on for a hot minute. Problem is, Joachim cannot melee attack anybody. He can stun them and run away, or shoot them,
I don't think I would fight if the occupation in Poland looked
but
anything
that's
like this.
really our only options. And we've got people all over this garden. And these two, we are definitely not just waltzing through the front door. And if we're going to get up this trellis, we're going to have to get Manfred over here.
I'm angry. The French just handed the Jews over to the Nazis and they're dying like the rest of us.
So, Joachim is not going to be able to do anything just on our own. So I guess our next question becomes, how do we get Manfred over here? Right, let's get out of enemy territory for a second. I don't know if we can use this main road at the back. It looks like we can't.
Why did you come with us?
I was ordered to.
Yeah, I know, but why they picked you instead of Ned, for example? He surely has better connections with London, as silent unseen.
Yes, but he's not really a negotiator type.
He's not. But what's there to negotiate about? We have documents, photos, and me.
But you and Manfred were both born in Germany. That doesn't really make you a reliable source of information in British eyes, especially when our information is so difficult to comprehend for a human being. And besides, my English is simply better.
I get it. Leonard is just a simple soldier.
I wouldn't call him simple. He has a unique personality, I will admit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It sounds like you are actually fond of him.
No, I am not.
Right.
Greta.
On the map,
I am not talking to you.
the civilians don't seem to care about the existence
You like him?
of Manfred. What I think we're going to have to do... Where are these two? There they are. We're going to have to get Manfred out of this part of the little village here. And we're going to have to go through the market to do it, I think. So, we can flirt over here. But how we're going to get out of this section, who knows? Not me. Can't go through the water here. And if we're not flirting with them, then we're going to be failing to cover 2 points at once, which seems like a bit of a nightmare. And Joachim can't really do much on their own either. Especially when this guy has vision all the way over here as well. How are we ever supposed to get out of this space. We can whistle. We can throw a watch. But these folks are busy doing civilian work around us as well. So just trying to get a hold of people for stabbing doesn't seem like it's going to go very swiftly. Are you going to see that? No? Right, apparently don't care about this watch at this distance. How on earth are we going to get Manfred out of this market? There's so many of them. Right. And they're all watching one another as well, which is like the really tough part. We can't just start gunning people down with handguns and stuff. That's never going to work out for us. I haven't seen anything like alarms that we can set off elsewhere. We can't even seem to get through that gate. We can whistle, but I don't see that being awfully helpful, unless Greta.
Seriously, this is so much different than what we saw in the
Can
East.
you flirt with a civilian?
Makes you almost forget about all the horror we witnessed.
We're on cooldown. Please stop being on cooldown. Charm this civilian, so they'll stop doing their unloading patrol. Then Manfred, how are we going to whistle and take this guy out when they get over here? Yeah, of course that didn't work. And we can't fight alone. Right, yeah, that doesn't work. They don't care that Yohim's stood there, which is interesting. But we really can't deal with this on our own with a rifle. Just getting out of this market of its own seems tricky enough. Can you have a conversation with people outside of uniform? They turn around. Can you hold that conversation? Alright, that's working. Look at the pocket watch. God damn it. Yeah, just murder me then. God, I've never had so much problem with such a small piece of work to do. And if I just bump you on the head... Oh yeah, that's not going well. Is it? Yeah, Joachim is not built for that. Alright, let's try different then. You stand there. You stand there. You flirt with him. You engage him in conversation. You stand up and walk over here. Assuming the civilians don't care about us so long as we're not doing anything awfully wrong. Maybe this is how I should have been going about this whole thing to begin with. It's just a series of short runs between one place and the next. You saw nothing, it's fine. Don't tell me I can't walk through here. Why would you put this space down here if I can't walk up through there? Damn it. Alright, Greta, your job is done. God, where am I going next? If I can't walk through this section... Greta, you're flirting with this guy. You're him. You're having a conversation with that one. Okay. Small... tiny amounts of progress. Greta, you're done? Yo, him. You're done. Alright. Next bit of corridor. I'm glad I managed to figure out some way to progress here, otherwise we would have been here for a small age. Right, we're obviously going to need to hold a conversation here. You don't see across, you don't see across. These guys are going to be a problem, but right now... and you flirting over here, please. I take it you don't see this far along? No, you don't. How's your view, huh? If I can just get to this bush, I'd be really happy. Alright, that is a great start. Let's grab the others. Now we've got these three. I think, if we're careful about this, what we might be able to do...
Just look at her. Bitch knew how to sell herself.
Yeah, looks like the target. I should feed this whore with cyanide.
Is that how we're getting rid of these people? I wasn't exactly sure if we had a plan like that. So those two are distracted, and I'm hoping they will be distracted long enough for us to stand up and stab this guy in this general direction. Although I don't know if we'll make too much noise for this civilian here, but we'll see how it goes in a second. They're not looking. Right. They will hear. But not there, they won't. So, they're going to take a little trip into Bushville. We're going to hide down again. And that is the first successful murder of the level. Right, we need to run away before that dog causes us issues. I'm not sure if they will in non-civilian areas versus civilian areas, but worth noting. Now, Manfred can get up and down here, which is interesting. There's just so many people in this garden, including woofers. Could yo him if stood here, lob a sausage over the wall. Yes. The question is, will any dogs smell that sausage? It looks like it's only this one dog on patrol in here. Give me that dog's nose. There's the sausage. If they stay on this path, looks like they should go right by it, which is a good start for us. No idea how spooked the owner will be. There's the sniff snoff. Everyone else is freaking out. Oh wow, they really go and investigate, don't they? Jeez. Where's a hand grenade when you need it? Oh, it's an officer's dog. They're smarter or something, apparently. Well, that is a pain in the butt.
Considering the guards, it has to be her in that park.
Right, well, we can nip down here. Given the dog's schnoz, I think we can move in this direction reasonably safely. Oh, that is a bad window, though. There is no way I can squeeze by that, is there? That guy has full line of sight here. And here comes the woofer. Our rifle has everybody in the whole garden hearing us, which would be terrible. Might just escape this boundary. Oh god, I didn't even see him there. Which side are you going, left or right? Turn around, there you go. Go stab that guy real fast, real fast. No. Right. Alone, I have no idea what I should be trying to achieve here. I just can't get around any of these guys. So, let's leave this place. And let's gather everyone up.
Papers and photos safe.
I've been through that.
I should remember, I'm not technically allowed to be here. Alright, this is much easier to remember because this is absolutely off limits. Got those 4 back there. I would expect there to be like some kind of environmental thing to destroy those folks, but I guess they're just guarding this particular collectible, aren't they? There is real limited scope for hiding here. Especially when Yohim can't murder alone. This would probably be easier if we had found the infantry uniform first, but it seems too late for that now. Could we, if we time it right... Oh, they see these guys over here? Oh god, hi. Yeah, if I'm gonna hide in a bush, I should hide in a bush correctly, huh? Yeah, just murder me so I can reload. Right. Greta. Tuck yourself in that corner. These 2. Make sure that if you're in the bush, you are actually in the bush. I'm wondering if we have to maybe take that guy out first. Over here. Although they also see that fire in that general direction. There's just so many moving pieces here. I better be fine to pick this up with anybody. Or does Greta actually have to be the one to pick up the stuff? Because if that's the case, that's really not ideal. There's like no one out here is alone. We can't drop down there apparently. That's a nightmare. This whole place is terrible. Right, there's no way we're going to be able to like run to here in the off moments, is there?
Beautiful place. Bitch knew how to settle herself.
God, this level is a nightmare. Where is this uniform? Behind, like, 8 more guards and a dog. Man, this really is unlike any other level we've done so far. Where am I located right now? Here. Oh, God damn it. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm just like, yeah, people won't notice my existence. I can go anywhere I want without repercussions.
Changing position.
Understood.
These long, skinny bushes are tough to navigate as well. Right. So these guys see this guy. You see them first. Lay down, lay down. They're going to find the body. That's really bad. But they're like not super alarmed right now, which is weird. Okay, we somehow get away with that in a fashion that should not be. Well, it's one fewer guy to worry about. Now, if we can crawl back to these guys on the benches, I'm wondering / hoping that what I might be able to do is hit one on the head with Yohim while I stab the other one. And the other one, the one that got bumped on the head, will stay dazed long enough that we can recharge our stab and do it again. What's the cooldown on a stab? Doesn't say the cooldown on it. Alright, then let's save. Give me a fresh save there. Right. Yohim. Hit that guy. Manfred, stab that guy. Go. Right, I need my knife use back. Alright, that actually worked.
Of course.
That is some great knowledge.
I'll move the course.
Grab that one. Stick them there as well. And as a team, we can get a reasonable amount of murder done.
What a beautiful place. Bitch knew how to settle herself.
Now, there are 3 here. We could go around them. But, I mean, if we can take them out, it's going to make moving around these parts a damn sight easier. Now, none of these guys seem to care that much of our existence. I Don't know why it keeps flashing white. Some kind of artifact. Now the question is going to be, could we do something like Manfred whistles from the other side, and when they stand up to investigate, Greta uses her spray and poisons them a bit, and then we start stabbing folks. Not in this bush. There we go. So let's say we did whistle. We get their whole attention. Then Greta, you are to do that as soon as they stand up. Interesting. We got one of them, but not the others. And they go and sit back down again. So apparently the range on this spray is a little bit better than I was giving it credit for. So if we do... Manfred, way too far away. Joachim, do one of those as well. Manfred, stab that one. Oh god, okay. Joachim, shoot them. Greta, shoot them.
Another one bites the dust.
Handguns, relatively quiet. Everybody get out of the way. Manfred was lightly shot, but that went better, all things considered.
I'll move the corpse.
Naturally.
We'll hide all these guys just because we can.
I'll move the corpse.
Then we can get some extra handgun ammo as well, especially for Greta, who has the silenced pistol. That's going to be really useful. Greta, come grab... Where is it? Come grab that. Manfred.
I'll move the corpse.
Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, apart from, you know, the blood and helmets and weapons, they wouldn't know anything bad had happened here. So, I think with that far into our incursion, that's going to be where we put things down for today. But join me next time, we'll see if we can't get inside of this manor and complete an objective for the first time today. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.